Hey, what is up, guys? I was originally supposed to record a Mad Max walkthrough today, but of course the one day I don't have work, I go online and I found out the fucking servers are down, so that really pisses me off. But you know what? It's not all bad, because you know what this means? It means it's time for a MLG Tactics story time. Woo! Okay, well, that was really over-exaggerated. Well, really what I'm trying to do here is I realized in my frustration while the Xbox servers were down that I haven't really taken the time to let you guys know who I really am, what I'm all about. I just kind of like made funny moments mostly, so I think now is a long overdue time to let you know what I'm all about. So to start off, if you guys don't know already, my name is Brad, and I'm a 17-year-old who's still in high school. I just like making gaming videos. That's really all there is to it. My crew is Giggity Monkey, Lil Bubba, 12, who used to be Sniper 537, and Deceptive Elite, who used to be Rogue Assassin. And their names, Giggity Monkey is Nick, Lil Bubba is Tommy, and Rogue Assassin is Chris. And Chris is actually my cousin, believe it or not. That's, of course, how we met. Now, I'm going to explain how I met the other two. I met Tommy when I was in kindergarten, and we've been best friends ever since. Good friendship. There's really nothing more to that. I really wish I could remember some of the details so I could tell you some of the funny stuff that happened, like happened with me and Nick and how we met, so that was interesting. But if I remember, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. But now I'm going to tell you how I met Nick. Now, be aware, all of us, like me and Tommy, we both go, or me, Tommy, and Nick all go to high school together. We've been in the same schools since, you know, forever. So, I didn't meet Nick until I was, I think, in 6th grade. And we met through a mutual friend whose name was Aiden, and he has a YouTube account himself. I forgot what his account is, but if I remember, I'll put it in the description. And this is before I had an Xbox 360 even. Now I have an Xbox One, and I'm so proud of that. But we used to play the Wii a lot. More specifically, we used to play a game called The Conduit, which was actually a really fun game, and I do not regret playing that whatsoever. And me and Aiden were getting so sick of 1v1ing each other all the time, and because, you know, I always won because I was really good at the game. And so we decided, you know what, let's just bring someone else in. So me, having no friends at the time, asked Aiden to bring one of his friends. And, oh, that was nice. And healthy. Anyways, so me having no friends, I asked Aiden to bring his friend in. And that friend turned out to be Nick. And I didn't meet him in person for a while, actually. But we started playing The Conduit, and I remember my mic wasn't working, so he was trying to run through how to work the mic with me, and now he's like, okay, move your character up and down for yes, side to side for no. Did you plug your mic in? Is your mic muted? What's going on here? And we went on for that for like 30 minutes until we finally started to play the game, and I completely destroyed him. I think him and Aiden were actually getting pissed off. I remember that. And if you're asking why my voice is cracking, it's not puberty. I've surpassed puberty already. It's because I have a cold, and I've had one for like a month now, and it's really pissing me off. Anyways, so I completely destroyed him, and they were getting really pissed off about it. And I mean, it was a friendly kind of pissed off. And then I finally met him in person, and it was really awkward. Really awkward, because I remember, like, I didn't know what to say to him because I've never actually talked to him because my mic never worked. So he was like, hey, I'm Nick. I'm like, hi, I'm Brad. And we shook hands. And we just kind of stood there and stared at each other for a little bit. And then Aiden's like, okay, all right, shall we go? And I'm like, yes, let's go. But shortly after that, we started talking more in middle school. And it turns out that him and Tommy were already friends. I had no idea. So me, him, and Tommy used to do some crazy stuff back in middle school. You know how there used to be class clowns in schools? Well, we were known as the class idiots. Well, I'm not sure Tommy, but I know me and Nick were known as the class idiots. And that went along with one other person who I will not mention because he's not a part of the crew. But we were so dumb, and we weren't like book stupid, but we acted stupid because we thought it was funny. And I remember I acted so dumb one day while there was a substitute teacher in for my science class that I legit convinced the sub that I was retarded. And I am not shitting you. This is 100% legit. She thought I needed special attention. And so she came over to me individually. She came over, yeah, just me, I think. Yeah, it wasn't the other kid, but she just came over to me and she's like, is anyone else here bothering you? Do you want to know the answers for this? And me being the dumbass I am, I thought she was just being, I thought she was just goofing around. So I'm like, yeah, I need help, yeah. Just saying some stupid shit like that. And then, everyone's just like laughing their ass off, and I had no idea what was going on because I thought the teacher had like a sense of humor or something. I don't know why I would think that, but I did. And I remember the kid whose name I will not mention. He did something stupid and he like smacked me on the arm or something like that. And then the sub just like completely exploded on me. He was like, "You do not hurt people like that. He is a special kid. You do not hurt him." Oh my God, it was great. But it was all fun and games until I went to class the next day and I got suspended for impersonating a special needs kid, quote unquote. But it wasn't intentional. I was just really stupid. And yeah, but why don't I tell you guys a little bit about my history of how I started into YouTube. I started doing YouTube back when I was in 6th grade, I want to say, which is like 6 years ago. But anywho, so I started doing live action videos more because I used to watch like people like Nigahiga and Smosh and all that, and I idoled them. I thought they were like the coolest people ever, and I wanted to be just like them. And I started to do some videos that later got the torment and bullying increased by a lot. So yeah, I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. My YouTube channel was called Happy Butterfly Friend, and it kind of goes back to a story of when I used to chase butterflies in 4th grade. Alright, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I was a weird fucking kid. I was socially awkward. I had like no friends. You would not expect, actually, probably, I still am, like, a person who has no friends, because, I'm an idiot. Anywho, so, yeah, so that's how that happened, and, I remember, like, through 7th and 8th grade, I just got, like, destroyed with insults, and they started quoting my videos, and I thought it was the worst thing ever. But then finally, like, until like throughout my years until I finally got into high school, I was like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm just going to accept it. And everyone stopped after that. I'm just like, because I started laughing at myself. I was actually accepting, and then right when I accepted the fact that I was an idiot, everyone stopped calling me an idiot, which makes me sad, but whatever. So yeah, leave in the comments below, hey Brad, you're an idiot. That'll be fantastic. But that's how I really started YouTube. I started doing gaming after I watched someone called, I think that guy who camps, he was like my idol, and I wanted to get into that. And I used to record with like a Dazzle until I finally got the balls to buy an HD PVR and an Xbox for that matter. And yeah, so that was my YouTube career. Now on to my life. I am not an unemployed high school student. I actually do have a job, and believe it or not, it is in video production, just like what I do on YouTube here. And the funny thing is, the stuff that we do actually goes up on YouTube and on Facebook for my town's. Basically, it's for my town, and it's a great way to get money. It's the most fun I'm ever gonna have, and I actually plan on doing acting and and film production, anything like that when I'm in college, and I'm going to do that as a career because I'm really good at what I do. I've been acting for a long time, and I'd like to say I'm good at it, but I don't want to be cocky, so I'm just going to say I'm not. And and I actually got Nick a job there, so me and him work together there now too. So we do this, we do YouTube here, and we also do YouTube at our job, which is just amazing. And so the crazy thing is I'm actually starting to get paid for doing YouTube here now too, because I've been partnered for a little bit, and you know, my views are like increasing by a lot, and you know, making actually some money, not a lot, but a little bit. You know, it'll probably increase, but I'm not really in it for the money though. I do this because I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy communicating with you guys. I like good feedback and bad feedback, because I think that it's a good way for me to really to learn from all the stupid stuff that I'm doing, to learn from what you guys want and what I'm doing wrong. So I take that as a compliment, to be honest. I know most people don't, but I really do. So if you want to say, hey Brad, you're a piece of shit, fuck you, I'm like, alrighty then. I'll try not to be a piece of shit, and I'll fuck myself. There we go. So, you know, that's kind of how that works. And that's really it for who I am. If you want to know anything else about me, I might start a Q&A series, so leave your questions, and you know, I might make a separate video going into the Q&A. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do it or not, so I'll let you guys know. And yeah, that's all for now. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching my videos. And if you have any ideas on what you want me to do next, leave a comment, and I will get around to it. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time.